I recognize the honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. The North End Community Daycare Centre is facing an uncertain future. The building the daycare has long operated in is being demolished this summer, and the building the daycare intends to move into, the new École St. Joseph's Alexander McKay Elementary, is now not slated to open until September 2025 as a result of many delays. Madam Speaker, can the Minister please tell us where this daycare is supposed to operate for the 14-month period that SJAM will still be under construction?
I recognize the honourable Minister for Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for the question. So the member and I have spoken about this issue, and as I indicated to the member when she and I spoke, the department is aware of this and is working with the operator to provide solutions. Madam Speaker, this is an example of why we need to do the transformation that we're doing in childcare. So I understand, Madam Speaker, the concern that families have when there's uncertainty around their childcare, whether because their existing childcare is at risk or because they are having difficulty getting spaces. So, Madam Speaker, that is why we've created over 3,800 spaces since we've done this work. Madam Speaker, that's why we're increasing our ECE wages. And Madam Speaker, that's why we've embarked on a 5-year, over $600 million investment to transform childcare so parents don't have to face this uncertainty. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And the uncertainty is because of the department's lack of action and the lack of building the school on time. So childcare spaces are hard enough to come by. We know that. We certainly do not want to see spaces disappear from Halifax Needham. Janessa Williams, Executive Director of the Needham Early Learning Centre, emphasized earlier this year that her centre's wait list had nearly 500 names on it. If the North End Community Daycare does not find a new place to operate, parents simply will not be able to secure a spot at another centre. This department dropped the ball on SJAM, and now it looks like they're about to drop the ball on the North End Community Daycare Centre. My question to the Minister is, can the Minister tell the North End Community Daycare Centre and their families that they will have a new space to operate before this July?
I recognize the honourable Minister for Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you to the member opposite for the question. So I want to assure families that the department is working with the centre and doing everything within the department's power to support this issue and to support the families and to support the operator to ensure that we have those spaces. In terms of the question of whether any ball has been dropped, I would also like to remind the member, Madam Speaker, that it was our government who actually added a childcare centre to SJAM so that this would be an opportunity for that family, for those families in that area to have childcare within their school. Madam Speaker, we're continuing to work on the building of the school. We're continuing to work to support the transformation of childcare, but these are decades of inaction that we're dealing with right now, Madam Speaker.